The fourth installment of the hit Netflix show Stranger Things will be with us at the end of this month, reuniting one of the most beautiful casts on TV for another round of upside-down mayhem. And many fans and TV critics alike have suggested the reason for the show's unparalleled success is the cast itself. Today we're discussing why the Stranger Things actors make up the most perfect cast. Don't go anywhere. First up, let's have a look at the cast in a little more detail. Well, of course, this star of the show is Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven, our telepathic heroine who spent her youth in Hawkins' lab test center. Millie has held the role since the start of the show when she was just 12 years old, and she's joined by the other youngsters on the show, including Finn Wolfhard, Gaten Matarazzo, Noah Schnapp, and Caleb McLaughlin. Stranger Things served as a launchpad for most of the younger actors' careers, and to date, this is what they're most best known for. Although Brown has gone to star on in the Enola Holmes movie, as well as Godzilla vs. Kong. Joining our younger stars on screen is Hollywood icon Winona Ryder, who plays Will and Jonathan's mom, Joyce. Winona shot to fame in the late 80s in the Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, whom she has credited with launching her career in the past. David Harbour is the other big name on the show, who's starred in movies such as Brokeback Mountain, Quantum of Solace, and Black Mass. Harbour plays Chief Hopper on the show and still have a pretty big say on proceedings in season 4 if the trailer is anything to go by. Also starring on the favorite show is Natalie Dyer, another young actress who got her break in 2009 Hannah Montana movie. Of course, the main cast are also supported by a ton of other great actors too. Who's your favorite character? So, why are these guys the perfect cast? Well, the show will be back before you know it, and if the script for season 3 was anything to go by, then that suggests that the Duffer Brothers' writing is only getting better. So we should be in for an epic season 4 when it finally rolls around. But as good as the writing clearly is, the show is carried by its fantastic cast. Of course, the main draw is the children, who have been excellent since the very first season and have allowed the show to become the behemoth that it's morphed into. By the time season 4 drops, they absolutely won't be kids anymore. They're teenagers who are dealing with all the things that being a teenager entails. The group's fearless leader, Finn Wolfhard, who has also become a bit of a sci-fi/horror icon after starring in It, Ghostbusters, and The Turning, also doubles as a bit of a rock star, as his band, Calpurnia, performed a set at Coachella this year. But it is his acting chops which have set the world alight. He provides one of the characters who can so adeptly carry the plot twists and also the high stakes the group so often finds themselves involved in. Wolfhard's performance as Finn has been a particular standout in each season so far, but he is far from the only one. We're talking about the other guys now, so stay with us. Of course, Brown is another fantastic performer, as well as Schnapp as Will. They both have the massive weight of playing characters who've been affected by the supernatural, and both play the characters impeccably well. The pair have the quiet tones of children who know something bigger is at play in Hawkins, something which the others, who haven't explicitly experienced it like they have, cannot understand. Caleb McLaughlin, who plays Lucas, and Sadie Sink as Max, are also another dream pairing for the directors. They bounce off each other so well, and when you add Gaten Matarazzo in the mix, then all this adds up to one of the greatest casts on TV today. He adds that oft-needed comic relief. When things are going horribly, he can lighten the mood with his well-placed quips and charming jokes. Season 3 also brought more heavy hitters to the cast, like Joe Keery stopping by as Steve, and Maya Hawke, daughter of Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, playing Robin, who threatened to steal the show at one point in the third installment. Natalie Dyer and Charlie Heaton were as steady as ever in the last season, which is obviously aided by their real-life romance. But arguably, Harbour and Ryder steal the show. Ryder's character Joyce is carrying around a ton of emotional baggage, and Harbour has to figure out how his character can get to the bottom of the conspiracy whilst keeping up the excellent chemistry with Ryder. Who else has impressed then? Let's discuss. Well, the undoubted star of the third season has to be Australian actor Dacre Montgomery, who plays Billy Hargrove. Throughout the season 3, after being introduced in season 2, his character is possessed by the Mind Flayer, and it is his performance as the villainous heartthrob which should be commended. He had to find his place in amongst some already established younger actors and excels in an emotional performance as Billy. But Montgomery isn't the only one who deserves applaud after his acting in the third season. At various points in the season, all the supporting supporting cast add to the flavor of the show, which means the cast are all pulling their weight. Don't be surprised to see most, if not all, of these actors go on to have excellent careers going forward, as the talent they possess means producers will probably be peppering them with offers for the foreseeable future. Who has been your standout star of the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things? Give us your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. Next, Sadie Sink has her say on season 4. Sadie, who of course plays Max on your favorite show, has recently been speaking about the upcoming season, and she has even claimed that it is set to be the most bizarre season we've ever had. She also revealed that due to the work that has gone on behind the scenes, the scale of the show is out of this world. She also said that we are set to explore different sides of some characters, as well as some themes that might not have been seen so far, which means the 4th season, as well as being bizarre, as Sadie puts it, could be quite different to what we're used to. It's also set to be a big season for Sink's character Sadie, who, if you think back to the trailer, we see hovering over her brother's grave, and there have been some suggestions that Max could be used as a host by this season's villain, Vecna. But Sink would not be drawn on the rumors, just saying that the particular episode where her character is seen levitating is wild. She also claimed the season's villain is really scary, which bodes well for the penultimate season of the show. But she did harbor a little regret. See what we did there? Suggesting that she would go on forever if they wanted to, she described her co-stars as a family and that she will miss everyone once the show finally ends, claiming they had a special and unique bond. Are you guys looking forward to season 4? And finally, Millie Bobby Brown has shared a lovely Instagram post for her boyfriend's birthday. As you probably have known if you're a fan of the Stranger Things series, the star of the show, Millie Bobby Brown, is currently dating Jake Bon Jovi, son of the 80s star and Living on a Prayer singer John Bon Jovi. Of course, Jake's dad changed his surname slightly for the stage, and Bon Jovi Jr. has recently celebrated his birthday. Millie's boyfriend turned 20 earlier this week, and the Stranger Things star took to Instagram to mark the milestone, sharing photos of the pair on the beach as well as one of Millie kissing Jake on the cheek. Cute. Alongside the photos was a caption read, "Happy birthday, baby. Can't wait to fly to the moon and back with you. Shrooby Newbie," which must be some sort of embarrassing pet name for Jake. And her man responded underneath the photos, set with a simple comment saying, "Hey, I know that guy," accompanied by a red heart. The pair announced themselves to the world last November after Millie posted a picture of them, but Jake even included her on his account as early as last summer. And since coming out on social media, the young couple haven't been backwards in coming forward regarding their relationship. They spent Christmas of last year together, which for such a young couple is quite a big step. And of course, most of Millie's co-stars are supportive of the relationship, and Will Byers himself, Noah Schnapp, even commented below the picture set with a simple birthday boy. As always, thanks for dropping by today, and remember to join us next time for some more fun and games. And why not drop us a solid by liking and sharing today's video with any Stranger Things fans you know of, whilst not forgetting to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on other great content further down the line. Bye guys!